Welcome to this morning's Bangladesh news. Let's hear the headlines first. Bibaria gathering, Health Minister blasts the local administration. PM hints at limited Eid congregation amid coronavirus pandemic. Indian media says another Bangabandhu killer held Bangladesh until still unaware. Some RMG factories can operate with limited workers, ensuring safety, says Prime Minister. Coronavirus to create food shortage, global famine, says Prime Minister. And 23 doctors of Midford Hospital in Dhaka are infected with COVID-19. These were the headlines. Let's jump into the details news now. Health Minister Jahid Malik yesterday slammed the Brahmanbaria administration over the failure to stop the gathering of thousands of people at the Namazi Janaza of an Islamic party leader, ignoring the shutdown. We observed the mass gathering in Brahmanbaria where thousands of people assembled at the funeral. At this time, holding such a gathering is very damaging. We fear many people might have contracted coronavirus. Such an irresponsible incident should not have happened. Had the administration failed to control the situation, the minister said while briefing the media over COVID-19 situation. Ignoring the government orders to maintain social distancing and self-isolation, people from different areas flocked to Bertola village in Shorail Upazila on Saturday to attend the Namazi Janaza of Maulana Jubair Ahmed Ansari, Naib Amir or Vice President of Bangladesh Khilafat Majlis. From Jamia Rahmania Madrasa, where the funeral was held, the crowds spilled onto the surrounding areas and a 14-kilometer stretch of the Dhaka-Sylhet highway. The gathering took place although the entire district has been under lockdown since April 11, when one person died from coronavirus and 7 others tested positive in a day. Talking to the Daily Star yesterday, Brahmanbaria civil surgeon Ekramullah said the incident increased the risk of coronavirus spreading in the area. Meanwhile, 22 eminent citizens in a joint statement expressed concern over the mass gathering, fearing it might raise the risk of further spread. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has hinted that the congregation of Eid al-Fitr will be limited this time due to the outbreak of the coronavirus pandemic. The Prime Premier came up with the hint on Monday morning while addressing a video conference with the public representatives and officials of 8 districts in Dhaka and Mymensingh division on the coronavirus situation in the country. The video conference was aired live on state and private television channels from the Prime Minister's official residence Ganabhavan in Dhaka. While talking to an official at Sholakia Idgah Maidan in Kishorganj district, Sheikh Hasina said Sholakia used to hold the largest Eid congregation every year, but this year we may not be able to hold it as previous years. Perform prayers at home and keep praying for us, she added. On April 16th, the Prime Minister urged the countrymen to perform Taraweeh prayers at their homes during the month of Ramadan. We will have to follow the instructions of the Islamic Foundation regarding Taraweeh prayers. You have to perform it at home instead of the mosque because there is a chance of getting infected during public gathering like this. Earlier, the government suspended prayers for the public at all places of worship and religious institutions across the country in a bid to stop the further spread of the novel coronavirus. The Ministry of Religious Affairs issued an emergency notice in this regard on April 6. The Indian media Anandabazar has reported the arrest of Moslemuddin, another convicted killer of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. However, Bangladesh government is yet to confirm the matter. Muslim was arrested from North 24 Parganas in West Bengal after receiving leads from the interrogation of Abdul Majid, another killer of Bangabandhu, the report added. Bangladesh Home Minister Asaduzzaman Khan said, "As you are hearing, we are also hearing, but there is no confirmation. Our NSI does not know anything. Our SB does not know anything," he told on Monday. "We are trying," he added. Bangladesh Deputy High Commissioner in Kolkata Tawfiq Hassan also said that his mission does not have any information in this regard. "We also came to know through the media reports," he told the correspondent over telephone. "We are trying to gather information from different sources," he added. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said some ready-made garment factories can resume operation with limited workers after ensuring their health, safety, accommodation and transport facilities. The Premier made the remark while replying to Gazipur Superintendent of Police Samsun Nahar during a video conference on Monday morning. RMG owners may continue operation with a few labor if they can provide health safety and a safe accommodation and transportation for their workers, the Premier added. At the video conference, Gazipur SP Shamsun Nahar blamed owners of garment factories for the spread of novel coronavirus in this district. Owners of garment factories owners brought back thousands of workers amid lockdown after the COVID-19 positive patients were identified in Gazipur, she added. There were no coronavirus patients in Gazipur before the garment workers returned to the district following orders of reopening on April 4th. She also said that after the factories announced their reopening, thousands of workers returned to Gazipur from coronavirus affected districts like Narayanganj and many other districts. A good number of garment workers are still in Gazipur as many factories did not pay their salaries yet. Replying to Samsun Nahar, Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina said she would discuss this matter with garments owners. However, the Premier also added that RMG factories may continue operation in a limited way. Public representatives and officials of Manikganj, Gazipur, Tangail and Kishoreganj in Dhaka division and Jamalpur, Sherpur, Netrokona and Mymensingh in Mymensingh division have been connected to the video conference. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina on Monday instructed producing and stocking food grains in the country, noticing that the world might face famine in the coming days as coronavirus will create a shortage of food. There will be a food recession due to coronavirus. In the future, there might be a global famine, she added. The Prime Minister said this while delivering her introductory speech while holding a video conference with the public representatives and officials of 8 districts of Dhaka and Mymensingh divisions on Monday on the present coronavirus situation in the country from her official residence Ganabhavan. The districts are Manikganj, Gazipur, Tangail and Kishoreganj of Dhaka division and Jamalpur, Sherpur, Netrokona and Mymensingh of Mymensingh division. Sheikh Hasina put emphasis on producing and preserving food to face the possible food crisis in the post-coronavirus situation. If we can produce foods and preserve those, then we won't fall into the famine. Rather, we will be able to help many others. We have to take those steps from now, she added. She said that land of the country is fertile and the people are laborers while Bangladesh currently is food sufficient country. Let there not be an inch of land left without farming. We have to keep our eyes on that and that's what I want, she said. As many as 42 frontline responders in the fight against COVID-19 outbreak, including 23 doctors, have contracted the coronavirus at the Sir Salimullah Medical College or Mirford Hospital in Dhaka. The authorities believe the doctors, nurses, and an Ansar member were infected from a patient who did hide information about his own coronavirus test Results and the symptoms. The hospital conducted tests on 69 health workers on Saturday, but the results came back negative after 22 tested positive last Thursday and Friday. The hospital's director, Brigadier General Kaji MD Rashid Unnabi said, but on Sunday, 13 other doctors and 7 nurses tested positive, taking the total to 42, she added. All the health workers who were involved in the surgery of a patient last week tested positive for the virus. Rashid said the patient concealed information leading to infection to the doctors. A doctor who spoke on condition to anonymity said they were somewhat relieved when the 69 test positive came negative on Saturday, but panicked when more doctors were confirmed to have been infected on Sunday. The doctor said the infected medicals were kept in isolation ward while other closest contacts have been quarantined.